Plenty of interesting, nostalgic movie soundtracks that are now 25 years old help define this movie's yearning for the past, to last forever. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock's Speed, The Crow starring the late but cherished killer of killers, Brandon Lee, another movie both my father and I often watched back then and now, Maverick, based on a 1957 television western, and Double Dragon, a movie I still actually enjoy to this day. Anyways, if that isn't enough great factoids for you to absorb like a sponge, I could go on and Fade Into You by Mazzy Star. That one love or breakup song heard almost anywhere in movies, TV shows, malls, and theme parks. Film, Starship Troopers. Show, the following. Malls or parks? None I can think of. And a very popular song by the rare band, Cranberries. Something tells me this one song wasn't much singing about monsters that the Walking Dead franchise is mostly comprised of. Zombies. A 20-year-old song slinks its way with its sharp claws and desperate but love-struck tenacity about the coming of the new millennium, 2000 that is, and the slender and unforgettable Jennifer Lopez, Waiting for Tonight, released in 99. Like, party like it's 1999, 1999? Wasn't this a long time since you've heard that line? Then there was a year, like a greatest year for yourself, that you swear you really felt was the greatest year of your life ever. I had two greatest years of my life. 2007 for one, because maybe Transformers. The other, 2014. Two film soundtracks are paid immense ode to contribute TechCom forces. We're just turning 5 this year, like birthdays. Aaron Eckhart's guilty pleasure action fantasy flick, I, Frankenstein, and the underrated critically loved science fiction action film starring Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt, Edge of Tomorrow. And these other songs are undoubtedly massive hits back when they were released. One song from Sia, two from Ellie Goulding, another from Phantogram, and the other from Cathedrals, the latter being able to reach 2 soundtrack playlists for 2 of my movies in a row. 2014 was another greatest year for me, but it wasn't because of another film, I have to admit. It's because of one of those lovely lady singers I mentioned. Try to guess, and then wait and see when the finale episode of TechCom comes out. Stay online and watch the credits, and you'll see probably my most shocking, maybe kinda flattering gesture to one of those beautiful songstresses. Yet, of course, I've had many female star crushes before, but with this much hidden declaration for this lady's affections, I think it's getting pretty serious. Or extremely deluded. I'm just joking around. 2014 was another greatest year for me for other reasons, such as the filming of the new Terminator back when it would have been released for 2015. Anywho, making this movie was such a hilarious adventure. Coming up with this gigantic soundtrack playlist for the film was an even bigger pleasure, if only to obtain the bigger picture of something meaningful. It's really rare, wonderful, beautiful decade, the 2010s. It had a hell of a lot of treasured moments for me. Not sure how everyone else felt about this decade. This wasn't a time without its faults, or trial and errors, but this decade really gave a lot to me that I wish, still want more of with all my heart. But well, I may have to wait another 15 years before this can happen once again. Does this make sense? 2034? Well, unlike my Bully Scholarship Edition song playlist article, think now about the future. I encourage you to think about your future. I made the movie, not just celebrating the release of this year's latest anticipated Terminator sequel, but in just entertaining you enough in a special, elegant way about thinking of your future, the future, your real future, or your dream future. My dream future, if I have to say that myself, is 2034. What about yours? Well, before you can answer that question, heed Reese's message very carefully.